Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So please practice or learn just to enhance your health. Maintain your health, physical health, and upliftment of your mental health. You have to learn the pranayama. So today, actually previous 2 days, we have learned the basic things before practice. What is the precaution we have to take? How we have to ready those things. Then Bhastrika Pranayam, that's a bellows breathing with scientific explanation. And then Kapalabhati Kriya, Bahya Kumbhaka, these three pranayam methodology, how to practice, what is the science behind, what are all the benefits, what is the do's and don'ts. Today, let us see the ocean breath, victorious breath, or Ujjayi Pranayam, and then Bhramari Pranayam. These two pranayam, I will explain. I will explain simply. You can practice, but if you get the chance to attend offline, you please attend offline. Okay. So all my students, once again, welcome you all. Today we are going to understand and practice Ujjayi Pranayama. This pranayama is little bit known as a ocean breathing or victorious breath. Let us implement scientific methodology. First one is observation. Let us observe the title Ujjayi. What is this Ujjayi? What it represents? Again, the word comes from Sanskrit. Ud means upward. It's a movement of the upward, like this it is. It's a movement of the upward. Jai means victory. Upward movement, victory movement. So, Ujjayi means the prana, whatever the energy, it moves upward. When it moves upward, you will get victory. What is this victory? Something of saints and sages, he is sending some message with this title, Ujjayi Pranayam. Ujjayi means victorious breath or ocean breathing. So, victorious breath, let us see what it is. It's a victory on what? Here, what is pranayama? What is we are controlling the breathing and then we are expanding the breathing, is it not? So, here we should get control, we should just victory on that. On the control, we should have a victory. It should be in our hand. The breath has to listen what we will say, how we want, where we want, when we want. In that kind of victory means, that is the meaning of victory means we have to take the control, victory on our breathing. What is this ocean breathing? Ocean. If you are having any experience, if you sit near the ocean, if you can listen the tidals, that waves, the sound. Really, it's a rhythmic sound. If you keep on, if you close your eyes and then just that sound, or if you keep on listening, means definitely you will meditate. It's a musical sound, waves, a rhythmic sound. So why for this pranayama, we call it as a ocean breath. While you are practicing, during your practicing this Ujjayi pranayama, the ocean waves sound you are making, it generating. You can listen that. That's why this pranayama is called ocean breath or victorious breath. The breath that gives victory. Victory over irregular breathing. There is no irregular only. Ujjayi means no irregular. So rhythmic. So it will be over stress, over mental disturbances, and ultimately over ourselves. Here, victory means you are getting victory on the breath. What is the result of this? So, victory over our irregular breathing, victory over stress, victory over mental disturbance, and ultimately over ourselves. Whatever we'll do, whatever we'll think, we'll have a control. What we want, that only we are thinking. What we can, that only we are thinking. On our capacity, we are moving, which is very, very important in the life. In Ujjayi Pranayama, gently we will constrict the throat while breathing. That is the key point here. In Ujjayi Pranayama, gentle constrict the throat while breathing. This creates soft hissing or ocean wave like sound. So, Ujjayi breathing means we should not sit like this and then breathe, inhale, exhale. No, we have to constrict like Jalandhar Bandha. What we'll do yesterday, we learned Jalandhar Bandha, a throat lock. Just we will constrict, just we will just forward bending, otherwise backward bending. We will constrict here. What happens? See, this is the opening. If you construct, if the air wanted to move, means it makes some rubbing happens, right? So due to that, one kind of sound it comes. That's hissing sound or ocean wave like sound. This sound is produced by friction because you are constricted your throat, your air passage, you are constricted. With that constricted place, the air has to move. You are applying the force. Inhaling, forcefully, you are inhaling. You are controlling the breathing there. So what happened? The air wanted to move, but you are not living. So friction will take in place when it entered inside the throat. You just see, you rub your hand. What is this friction? See what happened. You can feel the heat. If you can place like this, you can feel the heat, right? So it produces heat. While you are friction, heat will produce. That means while you are inhaling, since you are constricted the throat, apply the Jalandhara Bandha. That's why friction will happen. So heat will produce that. But it is not created by the vocal cord. This sound, no, it is not created by the vocal cord. It is not a musical. It is created by the friction. You have to understand that. Should be smooth and steady like a sea waves. The friction should be rhythmic. So that sound is rhythmic. It is not from the vocal cord. It is from the friction. When you hear that sound, it indicates that the breath is controlled and then conscious. It is controlled. The air cannot enter as it want. Okay, it has been controlled. So, what is the science behind? So, if you can understand the science behind, nobody will leave this practicing of Ujjayi Prana, not only Ujjayi, any pranayama. We won't leave. First, we have to learn, first, we have to decide our state of mind. This pranayama is for my health. So, in my future or present, I wanted to prevent the medication. I wanted to maintain our health as it is in good condition till my last breath. Then I need some clarity. What if I wanted to take any decision or something like that? I need clarity. So for this, if you can decide that pranayama, it loves you, you are started loving pranayama. Let us understand the science behind this. When slightly narrow the throat, this is throat. If you are constructing a slightly narrowed the throat, the air moves through the smaller passage, right? A passage is like this. If you are constricted, air moves through the smaller passage, right? Its velocity increases, right? That means speed will increase. velocity, if it is constricted place, velocity will be increases. This create mild friction. The air, no, it rushes. Velocity means speed. It increases speed. It rushes. So what happen when velocity increases? It create mild sound, mild friction. It started. So that friction generate gentle internal heat. Not only sound, heat will see. Sound is also there. Heat is also there. So due to this friction, this is the key point in Ujjayi, how you will make the friction that is left to you. Due to that gentle, when air started entering, air's velocity speed will increase, then there is will be a sound, and also internal heat will produce. This is a similar to the venturi effect. We call this pranayama is, we can correlate for Bernoulli's theory. That is one of the beautiful theory, venturi effect, based on Bernoulli's principle. See, here you can simple common example, if you can take, if you are a garden lover. So when you are just watering the plant, I used to play with that pipe. No, the pipe. No, you just constrict. You close some 3/4 or 1/4, something like. If you can close, you can see water will flow like this. Okay, it fast. If you're constricted more means you can see the velocity, you can see the speed, how the water will move. Okay, that is called venturi effect. That principle. When air passes through a narrow passage, it's not a broad. When broad passage is there, if you make it a narrow passage, its speed increases. Due to this controlled movement, warmth is generally internally it happens. So let us see this warming effect. Here, one more example I wanted you to recall your own mother, your own parents or grandparents. If something, if you are some pain is there, some inflammation is there, some swelling is there, what they used to give? Heart treatment, right? Heart treatment. They will just take the cloth or anything, no, just they will heat it up, they will keep it on that. Is it not so? You just recall that we used to get these kind of treatment in our house. My mother, grandmother, and all, they used to get. Same thing you apply here. Now you know that heat is produced in the throat region, right? It's become warm. What is the warm effect means? It improves. But if it is blood is there, no, its circulation will be improved. Blood circulation will be, whatever it is, the circulation will improve. It stimulates the thyroid, because here we are constricting, here the sound is producing, right? We are making sound, heat is produced here. Here the thyroid gland is there. In thyroid gland, any inflammation or any infection, it addresses. It gives the hot air massage. It gives the hot air massage to the thyroid glands. Okay, so it enhances oxygenation, because you are just inhaling rhythmically with controlled slow inhalation. You are doing very slowly. So oxygenation, the oxygen level in the blood will increase. In cellular level, oxygen level will be increased. So enhance this oxygen level. So automatically when you are hearing that sound, no, you will get some calmness. Any sound, any rhythmic sound, if you heard, no, you will get some calmness. That means autonomous nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system will be motivated. So parasympathetic nervous is famous for relax and then rest. So in yogic language, you can say this pranayama increases internal heat and pranic flow, they will say. The prana will flow in that such a way. So how to practice this? These are all the signs where what happened effect I have told you. So how we have to practice? So sit in comfortable position, cross leg, that is the comfortable. If you cannot sit on the ground, I told you to, you can take the chair, cot, whatever it is you take. You just sit comfortably, just your low back straight, otherwise your back side should be straight, head, neck, back in one straight line. That one alignment pranayama practice, you have to like close your eyes and relax your body. Close your eyes and relax your body. Inhale slowly through both the nostrils. First, before that, what we have to do, we have to apply the Jalandhara Bandha. That means forward bending, the chin has to touch this in between two bones are there, no, here it has to touch. Some constriction, mild constriction is happen. After that, slowly started inhale. Slowly. See, any pranayama starting with exhalation. Any pranayama, first exhale, empty your lungs, and then you have to start. So you just apply the chin lock and slowly start it taking inhalation. Slowly air let us enter. You can hear that mild rhythmic sound, ocean sound, ocean like sound, soft ocean like. So inhale deeply and steadily. No, you're not in like, not like that. Deeply and steady. It should be steady. Rhythmically, you have to inhale. After inhalation, hold the breath inside. Antarika kumbhaka. After inhaling, after filling your lungs, don't open your chin lock. Be in that position for 1 2 3 4. You are comfortable position. Comfortably, how much you can hold, you please hold it. After that, exhale. Before exhalation, you have to chin shoot up, chin up, and then release the lock, and then exhale through both the nostril, or close your right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Here, exhalation can be with the two nostril, otherwise close your right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. So no strain, no force. Here, no strain, no force. Even this inhalation, exhalation, both should be rhythmically. Inhalation, it takes much time because you are controlling, you are already constricted, your air is passing very slowly. While you are exhaling, like sigh, while you are in stress or depression, how you will breathe out. Like that, it is soy. That is also rhythmic. Rhythmically, you have exhale through both the nostril. Otherwise, close your right nostril, exhale through left nostril. This is one round, one cycle, one inhalation, one exhalation, and then Antarika Kumbhaka completes one round. So starting this rounds, no, starting how much it's possible, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 rounds, 10 rounds, 20 rounds, if you can practice. If you feel like you wanted to take rest, means you just take 1 or 2 normal inhale, exhale, and then you gradually increase. First day itself it is not possible, gradually you increase. So it has to learn through under guidance only, these things. And all, don't look at the book, any books, and try to practice it. Otherwise, don't see the videos and then practice. No, that's not necessary. See, now I can see the people when I living this, I mean, this is for 5 days, I told. No, the people are lively, what now watching, the number of people persons are become less. What they will think, no, oh, I can see the video afterwards. Don't have that kind of mentality, please. Live is live, live record is a live record only. Okay, the sound should not be forced. The sound should not be forcefully, you have to make. The throat should not be tightened. Okay, breath should remain calm and then smooth. Okay, so here just I will do the demo, you please watch it. In this way, two kind. One is close the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Otherwise, with both the nostril, you can exhale. Okay, this is Ujjayi Pranayama. You will get it in the YouTube also. YouTube also, there is a Ujjayi Pranayama practice is there. You can watch that. So, what is the benefit? What is the benefit? Otherwise, after practicing this, what happens inside the body? You should learn that observation. After observation, what is the result? What is the impact? What is the effect in my body? We should know that the diaphragm becomes stronger. Okay, the abdominal muscle will get mild activation, oxygen exchange improves, so internal body temperature increases gently, the thyroid gland receives stimulation. That is the beauty of this pranayama. For my PhD, uh, for thyroid, I have done on the thyroid title, a scientific pranayama impact on thyroid gland. That is my PhD. 100% results. It reduces medication. Definitely it treats thyroid gland. So I myself is a thyroid patient. Since 15 years I'm having thyroid. I'm not taking any medications. So my TSH value, whatever reading is there, that is within the limit. So every 3 months once I will just have a check. Then because once it has comes means we should be very careful. We should cautious in our health. So nothing is up since 15 years. I am good, my dear friends. If anybody is here for the thyroid, no, definitely you please, you can contact me. Just I will give the treatment for the thyroid diseases. Okay, nervous system become calm and then balanced after practicing thyroid and Ujjayi pranayama. No, you can easily slide into the meditative state. So today homework, no, after the practicing you can only experience pranayama. It is an experience. Okay, so ancient yogis even said that Ujjayi could melt the snow. You might have heard about it. Rishi Munis and all know the parvatas like Kailasa Parvata and all know they used to on the snow if they are practicing. No, the snow will melt in that kind of heat it produces. So symbolically meaning it is generates a powerful internal heat. Symbolically we have to take that. Okay, these things happens inside our body if we practice Ujjayi pranayama. So regularly if we can practice daily 21 times or 10 minutes Ujjayi practice, what happened? The benefit out of it, benefit of your regular karma on Ujjayi pranayama means improving concentration and then focusing, reducing anxiety. If it is any anxiety, stress and all, no, Ujjayi pranayama, it is good. It reduces blood pressure. It balances. So strengthening the lungs, our lungs, no, it's become strength. Or yeah, all the respiratory, the function of the respiratory, it's improving. Efficiency will improve. So it's supporting thyroid gland, reduce sinuses and then migraine issues. So enhancing voice quality. I used to give therapy for the musicians. Their voice quality, especially that humming and all, akara is there, no, those things and all, no, really their voice quality, they can maintain. Musician, anyone, musicians here, no, you please practice Ujjayi, you can see the voice quality. Okay, calming your mind. You just think heat it is produced in the throat region. In the heat only the air will enter. Air also it's become heated up. So that hot air treatment for thyroid, same that hot air no passes through thymus gland, which is immunity gland here. It passes through the thyroid, I mean the thymus, and then lungs. If any kapha, any mucus, any this thing is in the ribs and all, no, inside if it is a solid kapha and all, no, it melts the kapha. Okay, it melts the phlegm. If you are having a more phlegm and all inside, no, while you are practicing pranayama, you can see the melting of kapha. Okay, so while you are after practicing or during the practice, no, you can see so much kapha is coming where it was. You will definitely, it's surprise for you. Yes, if you go to the doctor and they will say no, it's a old kapha, it was with you, that's why everything is coming off. So without medication you can just chest congestion, no, it's a very good for the chest congestion. See, lungs infection or anything, no, the antibiotics inhaler, it works for the lungs. I mean, for the ribs, the chest congestion, no, it is very difficult to come out. Okay, it is very, so for that, to this Ujjayi pranayama, it is very very good. It is especially beneficial for people suffering from stress related disorders, and then kapha, chest congestion related disorder, and then thyroid disorder. This Ujjayi pranayama is a very good. It's a therapeutic pranayama. Ujjayi, it is not normal. It's advanced. It's a therapeutic pranayama. Some it's don'ts also there. Some people, they should not practice. Who can avoid this pranayama means Ujjayi pranayama practice you carefully. If you are having a back pain, neck pain or back pain, giddiness means you should not forward bending is, you should not practice with the forward bending. Yesterday I told you like this, you have to put the lock and then you can practice. Avoid or modify, for the pregnant, usually in the pregnancy, the thyroid issues will come. So it's on, usually books and all, no, they will say even pregnant ladies they can practice. But according to my research, what my intelligence says, intuition says, that hot air may harm the womb. So better to avoid this. Oh, madam told no, Ujjayi pranayama is good for TSH. Okay, I'm pregnant. No, I'm having a TSH. Let me practice. Don't do it. Go for the medication. Nothing will happen. That's a temporarily it comes. Okay, pregnant women should avoid. After recent surgery, any recent abdominal surgery, 6 months, don't do it. Afterwards, you can do it. Severe heart problem, it is severe heart problem, is this heat, no, it may harmful for the heart problem. Chronic heart problem is there, means you should not practice. Severe migraine people, heart people, they can practice. If it is a severe, that means chronic heart problem or chronic migraine problem, is then better to avoid this thing. Then uncontrolled high bp, uncontrolled, even with the medication, and also if we cannot control, means those, they should not practice this pranayama. Important, the people with heart condition or hypertension should not practice breath retention. That's what, any heart problem or bp hypertension, no, they can practice pranayama, this Ujjayi pranayama. But retention, antarika kumbhaka, after inhalation, the holding the breath is there, no, that should not happen. Always practice under guide. You please take the guidance. You please learn through, don't only through the book or videos, don't practice. Learn through the proper uh, teacher. Okay, here is a key points are there which you have to remember. Empty stomach, try to practice this. Don't strain yourself, okay, while putting the lock, while inhaling, while exhaling, while holding. Do not strain yourself. On your capacity, you please fix your capacity first. On the basis of your capacity, if you can practice, it is good. So do not force the sound. Oh, see, madam is doing, she is making so much sound. I have seen the messages. Bastrika, ma'am, while you are in the video itself, your sound is so much. So while we are practicing, maybe it is a sound box, it's a video, it's offline. Maybe my mic may be good. Otherwise, don't compare yourself with anyone. Sound is not criteria. Don't forcibly, don't make the sound. Vocal cord will be damaged. Okay, so stop immediately if you feel discomfort. Anyway, if you feel discomfort, no, you start. Breath retention must be within your capacity. Holding the breath is there, no, if I hold more, no, I will get more benefit, like that. Don't hold it. On your capacity, you hold it. Pranayama is not about force. Okay, it is about awareness and regulation. Please understand, pranayama is not about the force, it is about the awareness and then regulation. So I can say Ujjayi Pranaya is a powerful technique. Pranayama, it balances the breath, calms the mind, warms the body, strengthens the respiratory system, enhance internal awareness. So, when practiced scientifically, regularly, it becomes a bridge between body, breath, and consciousness. That is the beautiful of this pranayama. Let us now practice a few gentle rounds. We are sitting there only. You just practice while I am explaining. No, you can practice. Okay. Suddenly, any doubt it comes. No, you just text this in the chat box. Yes, my dear, my disciple Sita or Vijaya or Prakash. Somebody definitely they will be there. They will immediately they will give the answer. They are all very experienced students. Okay, this is Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama is a therapeutic pranayama. It is for good for thyroid. It is a good for stress. It is a good for chest congestion. Okay, practice daily, regularly, at least a minimum of 21 times or 10 minutes. Okay, this is Ujjayi Pranayama or victorious best or hissing Pranayama. Okay, next let us come to the Bhramari Pranayama. Bhramari, brain wave activity. By practicing Bhramari Pranayama, no, the waves, brain, in the brain, no, the waves activity will be theta, gamma, alpha, beta. These kind of waves will be activate more. Okay, it's more active in the brain. That's why this is called brain activity pranayam. Okay, Brahmari means Brahmara. Again, scientific methodology. First, what is the name? Why this name they kept? They are sending some message through the name. Brahmari Pranayam. Brahmari, Brahmara. What is Brahmara? It is not honeybee pranayama, please. Brahmara means not honeybee. The black beetle you might have seen. Okay, that is a black beetle. It makes something different sound from honeybee. Honeybee is different. This humming sound of honeybee, humming sound of Brahmara, the black beetle, both are different. Okay, honeybee humming sound, you will get it in Udgita Pranayama. Here in Brahmari, the black beetle humming sound pranayama. Okay, so the practice of this breathing technique, it is a through humming, it is through the nostril by generating humming sound. Your eyes and the mouth you are closing, only that kind of humming sound it's you are getting with your fingers. Here, that mudra is important. The fingers, specific fingers in specific position we have to put. This is called Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari Pranayama means we are closing our mouth and then closing our eyes. So while we are chanting, while we are practicing, exhaling this pranayama, before that, each and every finger will have specific position. In that specific position, if you can practice this pranayama, that is called Brahmari Pranayama. Okay, that's a. I will tell you the position of the each finger where you have to keep. Okay, so several research I have seen Brahmari Pranayama. Many research paper I have seen. Several the studies have found that regular practice of Brahmari Pranayama stimulate brain activities. That means gateway to learning, memory, intuition. That is the brain activity means that is the great way for all these things. It evokes blissful feeling. Anandamaya Kosha, it motivates. Bliss, just 10 rounds of Brahmari Pranayama, you can feel the calmness. So there are no thoughts. During that pranayama, there are no thoughts at all, but the conscious remains. The conscious is there, thought won't be there. It has been proved that Bhramari Pranayama is an active treatment for stress. This will called short-term stress buster. This is only the pranayama wherever you want, whenever you want, you can practice this. Even with full of stomach also you can. When you feel stressed, you just practice for some 5 seconds. I mean, sorry, 5 rounds or 10 rounds, whenever, even with a standing position. Then you can see your stress level. Yes, you can remove that, you can reduce that. Okay, that is this pranayama. This is only the pranayama you can practice like that. Okay, so when we feel stress, if you wanted to get out of it or get into a state of anxiety, you wanted to get out of it, sleep problems and all, no, you just practice this Brahmari pranayama before going to the sleep and all, no, you will get beautiful sleep. One mind is occupied with various thoughts, resulting in sleeplessness. Is it not? Only one mind. The thoughts are more. One mind, more thoughts, that resulting in sleeplessness. The spontaneous breathing is the first step towards self healing. Our pranayama is a self healing. That's a spontaneous step. Regularly, if you can step into this pranayamas, no, that's a self healing. See, thyroid you can heal. You can detoxify yourself. You can remove the kapha. Oxygen level, you can make it more. You can remove the pain. It works as a painkiller. So, learning to breathe properly can positively affect our thoughts and moods. That's what I told, starting itself. The state of mind is very, very important. Though we know that every thought can change the rhythm of our breathing, we know, no. Every thought, you just see your anger, otherwise you're just thinking something, otherwise you're laughing. You just see your breathing, how it is. But we need to understand that by changing the rhythm of our breathing, we change our thought process as well. When we can observe, this is scientific methodology. When we can observe, when we are by observing we are knowing, our thought varies means our breathing pattern also varies, right? So you can take it into the consideration. If you wanted to change your thoughts, change the rhythm of breathing. That is the beauty of pranayama practice. But we should know, that's why we have to use scientific methodology to analyze the thing. Pranayama, it is not a teaching subject. I cannot teach how to practice like yoga asana, right? These are all should you have to learn properly, analyze properly, understand properly, and then implement on yourself. Observe yourself, what's happening. Wow. Are you not observing your body outside the body, how it is and all? Please observe inside the body as well. So, Brahmari Pranayama is highly effective in calming the mind instantly. Instant it is. Instant food, MTR food. Any instant food, very easy. You just cut it and then put it to the boil water and eat it. Right. Here also, this is Brahmari Pranayama. It is highly effective in calming the mind instantly. It is an excellent breathing exercise to free the mind from agitations. Any agitation is there. Now, if you can practice this, it can be remove frustration, anxiety, get rid of anger to great extent. You can try only 10 rounds. Okay. So it is a simple technique which can be practiced anywhere. So either at the workplace, if you are working in the office, if you get stressed, then no, just go one corner, you practice and come. Or at home, where most of the stress is created in office or home. These two places, no, we can instantly you can remove this. If you choose the practice it quickly, you have to quickly. Yes, I am getting stressed. No, let me practice pranayama. Stress can also be relieved quickly, as quick as you will take the decision to practice this pranayama. So, stress also can be relieved quickly as relieved. Okay, the breathing in this pranayama resembles the typical humming sound of Brahmara, not honey bee. Okay, that means beetle. Hence, it can be understand why it is named Brahmari Pranayam. Now we'll be knowing why this name. What our ancient Rishumunis, he wanted to inform all those things. If he wanted to inform all those things, he has to write so many things. That's why he has given the name. He knows. Our Rishumunis, they know that. They are confident. Human beings are intelligent. They are having more intelligent. They can analyze it one or other day. Said what we yoga people doing, what we yoga teachers, we are not analyzing. We are not going into that. Just we'll do some training, otherwise we'll just read something, we'll see video something. So 200 hours, 100 hours teacher training, we started teaching. If anything happens, if they ask any questions, we are not able to answer because we are not experienced. We don't know what's happening inside the body. You can answer for asanas, yoga asanas. Why this pain is come? Oh, you are stretching too much, you're bending too much. But pranayama, if you wanted to teach, otherwise, if you wanted to know, means you have to implement on yourself. So the word Brahmara means beetle and pranayama means extension of the breath. Okay. So this is in Bhramari Pranayama, we produce sound like a buzzing sound of beetle. Okay. Hence it is called Bhramari Pranayama in the Sanskrit. This pranayama is beneficial for everyone, from a child to an aged person. Everyone can practice Bhramari Pranayama and experience its benefit. Here, note, caution. Pranayama should teach or learn after 12 years. Okay, after 12 years. Before that, please don't practice pranayama. You just sit and observe your breath. I mean, within 12 years. That's good. So, Brahmari Pranayama breathing brings out about the divine transformation of person's mind. Nobody can change anybody's attitude, right? Pranayama will change. If you can practice pranayama, you can heal yourself, your mental negativities. Okay. So, anybody gains joy and blissfulness through practicing pranayama, especially Brahmari. Brahmari breathing is practice after the practice of Anuloma Viloma. Tomorrow classes, don't miss at Anuloma Viloma. Any question, because all 1 hour I will dedicate for Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. I will give more explanation about psychology, anatomy, physics, everything for the Anuloma. You whatever you are thinking, Anuloma is like this. That's not like that. It is entirely. It will have many value advance that pranayama. After practicing Anulom Vilom, you have to practice Brahmari Pranayama. Find a peaceful place where the atmosphere is fresh. Sit in comfortable asana. The position in which we sit should be comfortable, and we should also ensure little smile on the face. Mandahasa, smile on your face. We need to relax our entire body without exerting pressure or any parts of the body, and keep our back and neck straight. We should close our eyes gently for a while and observe the sensation and calmness within us. So we can also generate a low pitched sound, but it is recommended generate high pitched sound for maximum benefit. In Brahmari Pranayama, low pitch it won't get more benefit. Please, with high pitch you have to do it. So you need to close your eyes, you need to close your ears gently using the thumb. The rest of fingers should be spread across your so I will show the position of the finger position. This position we call it as a Shanmugi Mudra. Okay. So this all the 10 fingers will have specific spacing. First, let us start from the thumb. So we have to take the thumb and press gently here. It's a small projection is there, no, that you can gently press. Otherwise you have to gently close your ear. Gently close. You should not insert. Gently close your ears here. That cartilage out, this thing is, no, no, you can press that. So then next one is in, this is thumb, it should be like this. Then you just take a ring finger. You just, that's why all the fingers should be like this. You just take thumb here. Ring first, let us take ring finger. Ring finger should be on the tear glands. Here is the tear glands near the nose. No, there is a small, there is a soft projection. Eye ending is there. That is called tear glands position. There we have to touch the tear glands without touching eyeball. See, my eyeball is not touching for my ring finger, right? In that way you have to touch that soft portion of the tear glands. Then the center finger, let it be on the center of your forehead. This little finger, wherever you want, you can pay, you can put. Even this is pointer is there, no, like this. See, this is the position. See, this is the position you have to make. See, this is the position you have to make. Breathe in, fill your lungs first. While you are exhaling, your inside your mouth, your denture, it should not touch. And then your tongue should be free. Throw your voice from the throat region. Throw your voice from the throat region. Remember, your eyeball should not touch. You can easily, you can blink your eyes. Eyeball should not touch. Otherwise your eye retina maybe pupil maybe get damaged after long period. Okay, in such a way you have to put, inhale completely. While you are exhaling, throw your voice. Okay, throw your voice like that. Then afterwards exhalation, again inhale, then again exhale. See, this way. If you're having any shoulder pain and all, now you can keep like this also. You can keep like this also. Here, sound is not criteria. The shoulder like this we have to keep, or like this we have to keep. That is not the criteria. Here, the placing of your fingers. One is important thing is your eyeball should not touch, should not do like this, should not practice. I have seen many pictures. It damages your pupil, it is damages your retina. Eyeball will get strained for that. Okay, so you have to, the the finger placing is very important. And also in your mouth, the tongue should be free. The teeth, it should not touch one another. Like this is inhale, and while you are exhaling, do humming, the beetle humming. Throw your voice from here, like that. So 10 times if you can practice, definitely it act as a short term stress buster. Tomorrow anuloma viloma, long term stress buster I will teach you, but today it is a long term stress buster. So this method of practicing, it is really wherever in the workplace or at home or function, if you have any stress, you can practice this. Here, for this pranayama, the principle, the science principle, if you wanted to understand this, sound vibration induced forced oscillation in the head is applied. We can easily correlate for this. Practically, the correct production of humming sound vibration during exhalation causes forced vibration in the brain region. That means our ear, our brain, they will have some their own capacity to hear the sound vibration. So if it is a more sound and all, you can see that amplifier. I can speak like this means in front of my people, some 3 to 4 rows, they can hear that. The back, the sitting people, they cannot hear. So that I will use the mic. The mic, what happened? It enhance the sound, amplify the sound. So my voice amplify also, the front row students, they won't irritate, because this forced frequency sound, what is that, the forcefully what I have prepared the sound with the help of the amplifier, that is induced with even with the normal frequency, what normal frequency is, those will combine smoothly. That's why we are not get irritated. For example, no mic, no some sound, it comes a crrr sound means we will close our eyes. That means that is against this principle, which we cannot tolerate. That means we easily, you can say, the milk and then water. If you put the water in the milk or milk in the water, it is homogeneous solution. You can understand that. Here also, our forced frequency, forcefully that more sound, and then what we are having our capacity of sound, those will be become homogeneous solution, like that it will become. That's way we are not getting our brain waves, not our brain is not getting affected. It affected positively the brain waves, what inside, for our focusing concentration, the reason is our brain waves that enhances, motivates. Okay, so for this duration is, you should practice this pranayama technique a minimum of 10 times. Sorry, maximum of minimum 10 times, maximum 15 times, up to that you can go. If you are having a more stress, or therapeutically, I will give different. Therapy is different. Normally, I am telling 10 rounds is enough. The science behind pranayama, it performs the function of relaxing nerves, especially in the areas around the brain, inside the brain, the forehead. It impacts, especially the areas of the forehead and inside the brain. It impacts the performance, the function will relaxing function. It happens. That humming sound, what we are producing, that vibration, that sound vibration, have a natural calming effect. That sound vibration will have a natural calming effect. Naturally, it calms our mind. You can take the example of music. If you hear some music, no, automatically the calming effect will come, right? Automatically we meditate. In that way it happens. It works at a forced frequency against the normal frequency. For example, the sound that emit from us in vibration or wave sound that occurs at normal frequency. Okay, so the sound that emits from the microphone is the vibration or waves sound produce forceful frequency. Normal frequency means what we are, what I am making. The force frequency mean through the amplifier. Okay, these will be, I told you, like homogeneous solution. It happens. That is the sign. That's why we won't get if more sound also. Actually, by during the practicing of pranayama, 1:8 times the more sound will produce inside your brain. With all that, brain doesn't affect negatively, it affect positively. Okay, there the brain cells will motivate our focusing, our concentration, our calm. It removes negative energy, it removes the stress. Okay, this is the beauty of Brahmari Pranayama. What is the benefit? It eliminates tension, anger. If you are having a anger, you know that angry people will know that they are getting angry. In that period, no, you just practice this Brahmari Pranayama. Okay. It calms the mind, reduces high blood pressure, reduce the intensity of migraine. If you are having a migraine headache, no, that but if it is a migraine is more chronic, means this is not good. If it is a mild and all, no, it reduces the concentration, the memory power it enhances, blood pressure it lowers, physical and therapeutic aspect if you can take, Brahmari relieves stress, cerebral tension because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is famous for calm and then relaxation. It stimulates the cells, the brain cells. It stimulates, it motivates the brain cells. So helps in condition of horse related problem. So it opens the blockage and give a feeling of happiness to the mind and then bring any blockage. Don't think blockage, it's only in the heart, blood vessels. Anywhere in our body, this blockage will happen. It releases the blockage. Blockage means here we can check stress oriented blockage. Relieve the symptoms of Cincinnati, that sound, your ear, it's making something, always making sound. No, that problem easily you can come out from this. The finger should be specified place, that is very, very important. Okay, so many research has found that regular practice of this increases theta brain waves activity, which will be in the meditation, as it induces feeling of pleasure. Theta waves means pleasure feeling. There is a no thoughts, but only conscious. We cannot sleep when we are stressed, right? Anxiety sometime. Our mind is decentralized, it's keep on running everywhere and sleeplessness happening. So for that, and the first step is this, you can practice, and then you can have a sleep. So practice with Shanmugi Mudra. As I told you, know this mudra only you have to practice. That is compulsory. That is do's. Don'ts mean should not pressurize the face, eyeball while performing. Please, eyeballs all. You should not touch the eyeball. Foot should not force pressurize your face or eyeballs. Okay. Should not exceed exhalation limit. Don't do it. Aram se. It's enough means you stop it. Take again, inhale, and then humming. People with ear infection, irritation, frequent chest pain, blood pressure is high, epilepsy, pregnant women should not practice this. Okay, any infection in the air, they should not practice. In ear infection or irritation is there, no, you should not practice. So do not insert your thumb. You should not insert your thumb inside. So precaution is practice under the guidance of scientific pranayama teacher. They can tell you the science behind. They learn, actually they are practice, they are experience. They know what happened, when it happened, where it happened, why it happens. So they will be guiding you properly. Close your lips always while you are practicing. So people with ear infection, please avoid this practice. Don't practice. This cartilage bone is there, no, in ear. You don't press it hardly, harshly. Press it very gently. This is precaution for you. You have to take this precaution. Okay, this is Brahmari Pranayama. So tomorrow, homework. Yes, my student Sita, she will put the homework. Just once I will repeat. Bastrika Pranayama 5 minutes, Kapalabhati 5 to 10 minutes, Bahya Kumbhaka 10 rounds, Ujjayi Pranayama 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, because today it's practice, no, 10 to 15 minutes. By taking you in between that, if you want, you can take the gap. Okay. Brahmari Pranayama, 15 rounds. 10 rounds minimum, maximum is 15. 10 is comfortable. First day for your practice, you can practice for 15 rounds. Okay. So, thank you all for attending this online pranayama class or session. It is online. Online is online. Whenever you will get the chance offline, you please attend in your own place if you can. Thank you very much. So, with your